7 Super Series is our escalation league for the best way to play Blood Bowl, Blood Bowl 7s. 7s is a fast play variant with a smaller pitch, smaller teams, shorter halves, but bigger gameplay. We've got 5 teams facing off against each other across 10 weeks, then we'll take the top 4 teams and through a series of knockout playoff games, determine the 7 Super Series 3 champion. This is an escalation league, so no permanent injuries, and before each game a team plays, they will receive a single skill depending on their team tier. Okay, Trips, thanks ever so much for joining us again. The teams are brewing up now and we've got quite a few skills. So you're going to be running Elven Union, I'm going to be running the Underworld team. Let's look through the rosters. Over to you.
Okay, on the Elven Union, we've got the thrower with the ever useful leader skill, which will definitely come in. We've got the catcher stacking up the skills, so both block and dodge. And then we've got 2 ordinary blitzers, if you can call a blitzer ordinary, and 3 linemen, 1 with kick, which is a guaranteed skill use at least once a game.
And on the Underworld side, we've got a Rat Ogre, a Skaven Blitzer, a Skaven Thrower, the best thrower in the game. We've got a Gutter Runner and backed up by 3 Goblins. And we've got some good skills. So the Gutter Runner is running 2 heads, which gives him +1 to dodge forever. So kind of building our own hack flem here. We've got Thrower with Leader to get that reroll onto the team. And we've got Tackle on a Blitzer, which is going to come in handy against at least one of your players. But most importantly, the Rat Ogre has Block, which is going to be absolutely monstrous. And we've got one of the Desperate Measures. Okay, my team is pretty dashy, and that guy with 2 heads is going to be dodging like a madman. However, you called them ordinary blitzers, having block and sidestep is not bad, and you've got that movement 8 monster now with blodge, catch, nerves of steel. This might be a throwing game, Trips.
Yeah, this is the agility version of 2 teams. I think the rather upsetting bit is the Rat Ogre within that, who hopefully will have a disastrously low rolling day. That will help massively. You really have the potential of a 3-2, 4-3.
This could be an absolute shootout. It depends on early removals. I've got Goblins who are vulnerable against your 3 strength 3 block pieces. You've got Elves who are vulnerable against the Rat Ogre.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of pushing players around and moving players around here. It will come down to a couple of good armor rolls will make a big difference.
Yeah, I just hope it's not the Rat Ogre taking it out on the Goblins. Although, guaranteed blitz that way. No, I'm looking forward to this one. I am hoping for a shootout, but we will see. Okay, I'm all good to go. You good?
Good to go.
Let's get to the pitch. Right, let's get our game on. Weather, 1 dice apiece. It's a 5, and it is a 6. That is pouring rain. Okay, so we've got a bit of weather. For the kick Trips, it is another 5 for me and a 5 for you. So let's roll again. It's another 5 for me and it's another 6. Oh, I like how this is going. So, Elven Union versus Underworld, Trips.
I'd like to receive.
Okie dokie. I will kick to you, but first of all, I've got a roll for my desperate measure. It is a 4.
4. Grudge match. Your team has a long-standing and violent rivalry. You may use this desperate measure at the start of one of your team turns before any player is activated. For the duration of this turn, you may commit any number of fouls rather than 1.
That's all right.
It's probably the most average one.
I think so. Okay, Elven Union are set up and the Underworld team are going to be kicking to them. So let's not be too cheeky with the ball. Unlike you, I don't have kick. So 3, 2, 4, which is not bad, is it? And it is a 3 on the kickoff table.
3 is timeout. The kicking team's turn marker is on 4, 5, or 6. You move the backs. Otherwise, you move forward 1 space. We lose a turn.
We lose a turn. The ball bounces to 6wards.
To there.
At least it's not on your guy. Okay, well, I guess it's your turn 2.
So, turn 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. There. Right, we're going to take the blitz on the edge over here.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay, 2 dice with block on a goblin. Double skulls. Is it leader reroll time already?
I think
it is. That is a heck of an opening roll, Trips. But you do get the POW.
Go in there.
Follow up onto the gutter runner. All right, armor 8+ for these goblins. That is an 8. And that is an 11. We've lost a goblin already. Pop him over there. Good work from the elf.
Then we will try and pick up the ball.
And more elfin in the backfield. On a 2 and he gets it.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 or 7 maybe.
6 for those guys.
That's fine. There we go. Your turn 2.
Okay, we've got carnage already, which I was definitely expecting. We're going to move this goblin 1, 2, 3. Oh, I don't like this. 4. Actually. 5. 6. Up to there with the dodge. 7 with a rush. 8 with another rush. I know it's only an edge 2+ dodge for you, but you've used your reroll, so that could be pretty massive. And we'll use the... No, we're going to blitz with the Roger on the kicker. So really angry, he's okay. And then we go 1. Now this guy's got block now, so this is going to be double skulls. So double push. We'll push you to there. Follow up, we got frenzy. And a dodge star. So we'll push you to there, I think. No, we'll push you to there. And we'll follow up. Mighty blow on the armor. Doesn't matter. Roll of a 6 is not quite good enough. Okay, so we've done some stuff there. Now we can bring this guy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 against that guy. Now he's got sidestep, so if and when we do take a block, we've got to be a little bit careful. We're going to take... You know what we're going to do now? We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we'll set up a 2-die block from the gutter runner, who will take the dodge star. Now you've got sidestep trips on this guy, so you can choose where he's going to die.
We will go this way.
Yeah, I'm not going to follow. And a 10 on the armor. And a stun. And that leaves me one thing left to do, which is goblin shenanigans. 1, 2, 3 to there on a dodge. And then 4 to there, chucking 2 tackle zones on the ball carrier, and that will be that. Turn 3 for... I was going to be derogatory towards elves there, but I don't want to upset people.
So we're going to stand... He's stunned, isn't he? So we won't be standing him up.
What I will say is that all these elves do have long hair. So Amazon Prime,
2,
FYI.
4, 5, 6, and then a rush to get into there.
Easy. Yeah,
Yes.
gets it on a 3.
Then going to drop him into there.
Now that is a dodge, because he's in the
Yes, we're
Roger's
there
tackle zone.
first.
Now the Roger does give -1 due to prehensile tail.
Yeah, never forget that.
3 and he gets it.
And then into there.
Yeah.
We'll stand up the kicked lineman, because the Roger might be hungry. We will then do some... We will then look to hand the ball off.
That I think is the best way to do it. So 2+ dodge, he gets it, and then a 2+ with a oh no, okay.
2, 3, 4. Prehensile tail won't affect the hand off, will it?
It won't, no.
So go to there.
Yeah.
Do the hand off.
So we're going to this guy.
To the awesome catcher.
Yeah, with Nerves of Steel and catch is just an infinite roll.
Plenty. And then we will 1, 2, 3 is the first dodge.
Now that is a dodge with a tackle zone and prehensile tail, and he gets it on a 4.
Again.
And another 4+ dodge needed here, Trips. 3 is no good. -1 for a tackle zone, -1 for prehensile tail. But dodge reroll, and it's a 1. He goes down.
Oh.
Okay. 7 Super Series dice. Do your thing. And they did the thing, which was nothing. And then the ball scatters to the Rat Ogre. That's a unfortunate dice. 8 woods.
8 woods onto the body.
Yes, because he's there, yeah. So it scatters again to 3.
There.
Right next to the Gutter Runner. Okay, Underworld turn 3. The first thing we're going to do is put this goblin to use. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And put him one-on-one against one of the best blitzers in Blood Bowl. But I'm sure it's going to be okay. Now we've got a series of plays here that I think are going to be all right. Leader Man is going to block him with the support of Mr. Tackle, and it is a push, which is all we needed. And he's going over there next to the Roger. He's going to stay in place. Now we're going to blitz with Mr. Tackle on this line elf. 1. We've got supports. Push is again all needed. So 2 to there. Do I follow up? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, don't really matter. I might as well just follow up. Okay, now we're going to do Gutter Runner things. Gutter Runners, Gunner Runner. Move to there. Oh, I've got 2 heads. I could have just walked through tackle zones. Picks up the ball on a 2+. 1, 2, 3. Then I need to move the camera for this. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 to there, I think is probably the best way. Now, there's plenty you can do, but what is my next action? Is it a Rat Ogre block? Or is it a Goblin dodge? I think the Rat Ogre block is a little bit better. So Rat Ogre is going to block kick. And he's all right with it. So strength 5 against strength 3. I get 1 assist, you get 2. So I still get my 2 dice here. And it is a block or both down. Block or pow. So I can pow you. But I think I'm just going to block you in place and keep him on your other players. So we'll take the both down. The Rat Ogre does have block. And a 9 breaks the armor. Goodbye. Pat McKelvey. No, he's just stunned. That does free up the Goblin now. So, elf. If I was an elf, where would I go? We need to pin him in place with tackle zones. You're going to get a 3+ dodge no matter what. So I think that is probably the best thing we can do, and just hope you roll 2s.
Turn 4. So we're going to start off with standing up. Standing up. And we've got a series of dodge rolls to make. We're going to start with the blitz from the blitzer. So 1.
Now, may I make a suggestion?
Yes.
If you go there, you've got 1 less tackle zone. So
yes.
1 to there, 3+ dodge. It's a 2. It doesn't matter anyway. 7 is okay. Okay, turn 4. Now I'm aware that elves are just as fast as we are, so I think what we're going to do is we're going to go 1, 2, 3, sandwich that guy in place, loiter on the touchline in the back there, a Roger block here on this guy, because he is the most dangerous piece, although the leader one is tempting. Oh, this is very, very, very tempting. I think we've got to play for the defending the touchdown. So Roger on Blodge. He's angry enough. Strength 3. Oh, you get many supports. Ooh. This is 1 dice with block. it's a push, and we'll push you to there. Now we'll follow up. You only get one support now, so it's back in my dice and double skulls. Now, we've still got a reroll, and I'm going to take the loner reroll. We get the loner. We get a double push. Now we can tuck him down there, follow up, and just keep piling on. Bit of the pressure there. Maybe this should have been the turn I declared those fouls and with those goblins. Okay, have we got any good blocks kicking up here? Not especially. I am very aware that I want to kill that guy. But I think for now the right thing to do is take one dice with Mr. Tackle and the lineman. We've got block. What's the worst that can happen? It is a block both down. I think we need to try and pile on the pressure against these elves, and an 8 does do it. And an 8 does that too. Okay, we got no assists. We've got a 1 dice from the leader guy, but I don't think I want to take it. So I think this goblin is yet to move. He goes there, and we pass the turn.
The touchdown is undefensible at this point. So we will try and hit to start off with. So we're going to blitz with the blitzer.
On a poor little goblin.
Oh, poor little goblin.
Yeah, 2 dice with block. Push.
Takes a push. That's 3, 4. Not going to roll any more dice. We've learned our lesson. We are going to bring the leader round to here and take the 2 die block.
He's tagged by the ratto. Oh no, he's yep. So yep, you do get it. Yep, 2 dice. Pow.
There's the pow.
This could cost me the rat leader.
Take him away from the rogue.
4 is all right.
We'll go there. And then we'll take the 2 die block there.
Yep. And Pow Star doesn't have dodge. Has anti-dodge.
And we'll go there.
To escape from the rat ogre. Armor. A 9 breaks the armor. And we got a stun, which is okay.
And then roll him over.
Now, I was tempted to try and wait out another turn, but because of where the blitzer is, he's got a lot of angles of attack. If I go and redeploy the goblin here, he can just swing around the back. If I deploy the goblins here and here, it's going to require a dodge roll from me, and if that goes wrong, he's going to have 1 die block on me. So I think we're going to take the score. You've got a KO, Trips.
Does he want to come back? No. It's only 1 turn.
Okay, we are going to kick to there for your turn 6, and it goes 4 in direction 1, which is quite a 1, 2, 3, 4 into the backfield. Let's see now, another 3. Oh, it's a 12.
So 12 is a pitch invasion. So both coaches roll a d6 and add fan factor.
Okay, d6 apiece, 5 and a 3.
The coach that rolls the lowest randomly selects d3 from their players on the pitch. D3 players for me is 1. So start at the top and roll across. I can use the scatter.
Yeah.
1. So is a blitzer.
Stunned, I think.
And place prone and stun.
That's not too bad. And the ball, bounce the ball as well, Trips.
Ball bounces 2-2 over to the side. So my turn 6, I have a blitzer down. I can go after a goblin, but the rat ogre has had a reasonably good first half. So we shall just aggressively drop back.
And with that, everybody is out of reach, so we will take it to the half.
Okay, so does our player want to come back for the second half?
No.
Still no.
He's seen some things. Okay, so set up for the second half. Trips, you're kicking to me. Is that where the ball's going?
Kicking to you with kick. So
With
this will
kick.
be an aggressive kick.
I like it. Okay, right. D6 and a D8 then, but you do get to choose to half the D6. So, 7 is that way. It can go 2 or it can go 4.
We will go just 2.
Right. And then the kickoff.
Kick off. Is
7, which is
7 is brilliant
coaching. So D6 apiece. It's a 1 for me. It's a reroll for you. And then the ball scatters.
Come on this way, ball. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, we need to position very carefully because this can go quite wrong. We're going to move. No, we're going to declare a blitz with the Rat Ogre on your kicker. And he's fine with it. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 to there, and then I think 6 into there. Just not actually going to blitz. I just wanted to use his rage skill. We're going to move Tackle Boy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and get him on the corner against that blodgy man. We're going to move the Goblin 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to there. Now, I'm pretty sure I can pick up the ball with sure hands. So we're going to build a really bad cage. 1, 2, 3, 4 to there, and 5 to there. And the gutter is going to run 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 into the backfield. And then we're going to pick up the ball with the thrower. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Picks it up. And that will do it, I think. Not really anything I can do. And I've left the side wide open.
Turn 1. We're going to start with the kick block here.
Okay, that is going to be 2 dice. And a POW is going to drop him down.
Go there. We will follow. Some powder puff armor.
Armor is fine. But that is tackle zone number 1 on the ball.
We'll then go there. 4 to there. We will then blitz with the blitzer.
Okay, who's he blitzing?
Blitzer is blitzing the ball carrier.
That's what I thought you were going to say.
So 1, 2 is the first dodge.
Okay, dodge is a 5 and gets it.
3, 4 is the second dodge.
And a 3 gets that one too.
There. And in on the ball carrier.
That is going to be 1 dice, Trips.
Yep.
All right. And both down gets him.
So we'll roll for the armor.
7 is okay.
It just goes down. Then we'll scatter the ball. Where is the ball
To
going?
2 into the mess.
And we've got 1 movement left. So move on over.
That is going to be a dodge if you want to do that, because you are in the
yeah.
Goblin's tackle zone.
Yeah,
so
I'll stay there actually.
yeah.
And then we're going to be very stupidly brave. I'm going to move the catcher over. I'm going to take the 1 die.
1 dice on the Roger. Oh, it's a skull!
I'm glad we've got the
Well,
extra
you got the
roll.
free reroll, didn't you? So, skull into a dodge star. So, is the Roger going on the ball?
The Roger can only go on the ball, so
Yeah.
it's the only space to go. So
Okay.
we'll roll for some Roger armor.
7's fine.
7's fine. We'll scatter the ball.
To 2, which is onto the blitzer. And out the other side. Okay, turn 2, and it got messy real quick. I'm going to stand up Mr. Tackle here, and then I'm going to declare a blitz with the Roger. I haven't quite decided on whom yet. This guy's got sidestep, which is incredibly aggravating, but we're gonna pin it on this guy then. Right, raging is okay. So 1, 2, 3 to stand him up, and then 4 for the blitz. No support, so 2 dice, and I'm going to take the push. I want him there, and I'll follow up. Use frenzy. You got 2 supports now. So it's 1 dice, and a push is fine. Follow up to there. Okay, that clears a tackle zone off the ball. Not sure if that's going to be enough. Might have to be goblin shenanigans, you know. I'm going to stand this guy up, as I think we're going to need him. And I didn't really want to have to do this, but 1, 2, 3, 4. Got a reroll? I've got a reroll.
Got a reroll.
We are going to declare an action. And it is not going to matter. I think we're just going to have to bring the gutter round. And he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on a dodge. With dodge reroll, gets it on a 2. 7, 8, 9. Pick up the ball, which he does in the tackle zone. And then we're going to dodge back to there. Dodge, then rush. Dodge is good. The rush is good. Okay, so we've picked up the ball. We're going to bring this goblin here. Dodge into the open on a 3+ with dodge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Block him in. That dodgy little blitzer man's going to cause you problems. So 1 dodge to there, and then 2 dodge to there, and then I think we go 3 dodge to there. Gets it. Now that feels like as many good dice as I'm going to get. 2.
Turn 2. It's getting very, very messy quickly. So we should start with the dodge. Oh, no, sorry. We start with the blitz, which is going to start with a dodge with the prehensile tail run away.
Yeah, gets it on a 3.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. In on the gutter.
Okay, 2 dice. Push and a dodge is going to be sort of all right.
So we'll go that way and follow.
Okay.
We will then block with the catcher.
Yep, 2 dice with block now. And a pow, drops him down, vanilla.
That way.
Okay. Armor first. A 9 is good, and the gutter is KO'd. And the ball.
Is it going?
To 3 to there. Into the very much open. Well, okay, there's a goblin there, but...
Okay. We're then going to try and hand the ball off. So, 1.
Dodge. Which is a 1. And a reroll, I'm assuming?
Reroll time. Ooh. Yes. Into the ball.
And a 1 again.
There's a 1. Can't pick the ball up.
Elf's Bane.
Scatters the ball.
And it's another 1.
To 1.
Okay, the gutter being out is a bit of a problem, but the Roger is going to start by blocking this guy. And he's all right with it. 2 dice is a push to there and a follow up. And then a cheeky rage again. I'll pow you onto the ball and we'll follow up We'll roll some armor. And an 8 is a break for these guys. And I will make it a 12 with Mighty Blow. Okay, so that's good. That gets a body onto the ball, actually. We've got to scatter that. 3 to there. All right. It's not the worst. It isn't the best. Okay. I've got a 3+ dodge here that I'm going to take. I'm going to dodge to there. We've got Goblin Power. It's a 5. He's okay. I'm going to stop rolling dice at that point. This guy's going to dodge into the open on a 3+, and he gets it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Picks up the ball on a 3+. Now he's very much against the sideline. I don't know if there's a huge amount we can do to make that any better. But what we can do is potentially provide a bit of defense. And this goblin's going to dodge to there on a 3+. Gets it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. To pop that guy there. And then another Blood Tithe Ben 3+ dodge into the open. He gets it. 1, 2, 3, I think 4, 5 to there potentially. I know you can set up a good block against him, but I think there's not a great deal I can do.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, always risky feeding the rat ogre.
A block here.
Okay. So 2 dice against Mr. Tackle is a push and a push.
So we'll be pushed to there, and we will follow. And we will blitz with the catcher.
Oh wow, okay.
1, 2, 3. In on the goblin.
Blitzing the goblin. Okay, so 2 dice with block. 2 dice the block.
There we go.
Armor is all right.
And we shall pop into there. That's the end of the turn.
Aggressive defense indeed, Trips. Okay, my turn 4. We are going to stand up this goblin. And we're going to activate the Roger to punch this guy. He's alright, and it's going to be 2 dice. Oh, we've both got block. Have I still got a reroll? I've still got a reroll. Loner reroll, doesn't get it. Nothing happens. I was hoping to clear him completely off the pitch, but it didn't do it. So, what else can we do? We can do that, which doesn't do a huge amount. We can do that, which does potentially even less. So I think we are going to be risky now. We're going to go for a throw. We're going to throw it to this guy here. That was very presumptuous of me. So passing 2+ with 2 tackle zones in the way is a 1. With the pass reroll, it's a 6. So the pass is accurate. Are you going to attempt to deflect with the elf?
With the Nerve of Steel elf. Yeah.
Ooh. I think that does it.
Yeah.
Okay, so bats the ball and then tries to catch with -1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, blimmin' heck, he does it. It's an interception. The blodge catcher gets the ball.
We shall start with the block on the goblin.
From the blitzer.
Yep.
Yep. It's a POW. Is this going to be a Baker Mayfield situation?
Go.
Pass gets batted, caught, and run back for a TD. 11 destroys the armor on the goblin, and a 7 is a stun. No. No, that's a KO. These guys are not thick skull.
They're not thick skull, are they?
I'm playing too much Black Orcs.
We will then take the block here.
1 die greed block from the kicker. Oh, absolutely rewarded.
Won't follow up.
Straight through armor to reserves.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we will run like the dodgy catcher should run.
Okay, this is going to be a -1 due to prehensile tail, but a 4 is going to be fine. So 1,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
all the way down to here.
Then last but not least, this blitzer will hit this goblin because we hate goblins.
Okay, 2 dice. POW gets that goblin as well.
So we won't follow up.
And a 10.
The armor.
Oh
We'll
no.
explode the goblin.
Another goblin is out.
That's the end of the turn.
Okay, Roger blitzing this guy. He's all right with it. 2 dice on the leader man is a push. 1 to there. 2 more dice on the leader man. Oh, dag nabbit. I'll take the both down and breaks the armor, which is something. A stun, but that is 1, 2, and now I'm about to take a 4+ dodge into the open with a rat ogre. And surprisingly, it fails. It's a 4, and that's it.
10, 5. So we're 1 turn short of making this fun, but we will stand him up. We'll move him over. We'll take the block.
It's a push. The leader rat is off the pitch. He's into reserves.
And then just got. So I've got 1 player to see if they want to come back. And they still do not want to come.
Okay, Gutter Runner is not
No.
back. Goblin is not
No.
back. Okay, so the elves are going to be kicking to the Underworld for turn 6. So Trips has got kick and he's going to be able to use it. And we're looking for a riot. But first of all, 3 to 6 or 1 to 6.
1 to 6 to there.
Yeah, that seems fair.
Kickoff.
Is a 4 perfect?
Which is a solid defense. D3 plus 1 open players may be removed and set up in a different location.
Go.
So D3 plus, so that's 4 players may be moved.
There we go.
And scatter.
That is going to be, for all intents and purposes, a perfect kick. It's only turn 6, so there's nothing we can do. So the Skaven team are going to pass, going to take a knee for the draw.
And the elves will do what elves do best. Preen on the line and look at the ball. Take the draw.
And there you have it. That was a game of 2 halves.
Definitely a game of 2 halves. Lots of aggressive defense. And that's a lot of dice rolls. A lot of dice rolls.
It was not the shootout we kind of thought it might be.
No.
But there was so many opportunities for fast breakouts, I think. Underworld are so fast, and you got stiffed by a couple of double ones, I think, early on.
Didn't roll well. Didn't get the crucial dodges. But when you are dodging 3 or 4 players every turn, something is going to go wrong.
Yeah, after I scored the defensive touchdown in the first half, I thought, cool, all I've got to do is score in the second half to go up 2-0, and just, I don't know, it didn't go to plan.
I think a sideline helped. Lots of players heading that way.
I almost got pitch cleared in that second half. If it wasn't for the Roger running around, the Roger was the star of the first half.
Yeah.
Because he just got in the mosh pit, and that prehensile tail. I mean, you're playing High Elves in League, so you know this. The difference between 2+ no reroll and 3+ no reroll is more than 16%.
Yeah, it's failing soon.
Yeah, it goes from automatic to impossible. I've got to say, my goblins with their 3+ dodges and the Skaven with their 3+ dodges, I think Bloodscythe Benno would be proud of me.
They held up really well. I think the gutter going off in the second half was the big swing. That you became reliant on the goblins, and
they went off as well.
Then they started to explode.
Yeah, that was great fun. That was a good one. I think that was the draw was the right outcome in that one.
Yeah.
I robbed you in the first half. You robbed me in the second half. That seems fair. We played good defense. I think that we kind of, probably because, you know, kind of got the whole Undead Khorne hangover in our heads. So a bit of a scrum.
Yeah. My only regret from that game will be losing that turn in the second half, because playing 5v3 for a couple of turns would have been fun.
That would have been a defensive turn, a defensive touchdown. I think that would have been the outcome. And I think that's what I love about Sevens, is that the games are short. Yeah. I mean, we played that in no time, and it doesn't give you a lot of that one turn means so much difference. Yeah. Which is awesome. But Trips, thank you ever so much for coming on the show.
Good game.
So great fun to have a good game like that. I love Sevens. And guys, thank you very much for watching. We'll be back soon with more Blood Bowl content. Happy blocking. Screwed that up, but that's fine. Right, I'll change the graphics over. Thanks very much for watching. We really appreciate your support. If you want to support the channel even further, please like and subscribe. It really does help us out. Or come join us on YouTube Members or in Patreon, where you can get exclusive access to some content, some loot, early access to basically everything we do, as well as regular competitions. Or you can pick up some Bonehead Podcast loot either on our website at boneheadpodcast.com. We've got the Dungeon Bowl things, we've got tokens and stuff like that, or on our Spreadshirt site as well. Everything you do just helps us make more content and hopefully do it of better quality. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Happy blocking.